Mm. Who's here? Who's here? Throw it in the chat. I see a couple more people done came in. I want to just check in, see if everybody subscribed to my channel. The podcast, the full episode is available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. If you don't have those, you can go to Anchor FM. But definitely subscribe, 0.68. Let's see. Make sure you go subscribe right now. The first full episode is out now, today. I'm here to answer any questions. Talk to me. A couple people on from Facebook. Let's see who that is. Throw something in the chat. Trying to see. Trying to figure out how to chat with you without being on my phone, because I feel like this. Yep. It will interrupt. And then the sound will be all wacky and crazy. Is that Mika? I see some posts you just, or something. I feel like a couple people there. Make sure you go subscribe to my new podcast, 0.68, The Catalyst Effect. It is streaming on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Tap in. First full episode is out today. I'm super excited, super proud of my work. And thank my friend for joining me on the show. She definitely brought, some jewels to the conversation. And I'm just really excited for the rest of the season and to share with everybody what I got coming up next. So I'm here to just kind of go through and talk about kind of like the journey and where I am today with sharing the podcast, because the podcast is what I would like to call a complementary piece to the bigger picture. If you've been following me on social media, you notice that I kind of been like leading up to this point for the podcast release, but I've kind of left some breadcrumbs along the way for some other projects that I have that really is a part of the whole picture. So if you just tap into the podcast, you'll miss something if you haven't read the blog. And then if you've read the blog and haven't went to Amazon to purchase the companion journal for the blog, you're missing a crucial piece for just how to implement the things that we talk about, or that I talked about on the blog posts, those different strategies, how to start incorporating those things in your life on a regular basis so that they become habits. So you definitely want to go and cop that companion journal to the blog. And then the third piece to all of that, which is not the final piece, by the way, the third piece is the podcast episode, because then you get to sit down with me having a conversation with someone that I care deeply about, and we just really dive into some of those critical pieces of resilience and just a conversation. and trying to really gather just all of the things up and figure out where we are with our acceptance, um, our new understanding, and just really a deeper, truly a deeper understanding of our where we are today with that whole word resilience. So and just how to apply those different strategies, because where I was 10 years ago, I'm not there today. I would not have been prepared in the way that I am. Thankfully, I'm a learner. I'm always learning and evolving, and I wanted to just share some of those things with you, and have these conversations. So whether it's here on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you can tap in, follow me at the Catalyst, which you see it. If you are on here, my coaching business is the Catalyst Group. And if you're not following that page, make sure you follow that page, because I don't always post to my personal page. So I'm trying to get all my fam, all my people that follow me on social media. If you're following me on my personal page, you definitely should be following my business page. And to continue these conversations, you definitely don't want to miss out on all of the posts that I got coming down on the business side of things. And also, if you want to have a deeper discussion with me, who is a certified coach, you can do that by going to my website. Information's on that business page. So make sure you go and follow the business page, and we can continue these conversations. But I will be here every month in this way, in this format, leading up to the big reveal, which is the final element to this whole series, and that is my book. So I said that all of these things were complementary pieces, and the culminating piece will be the book. So I hope you continue to be with me on this journey each month when I release the blog posts, the journals, the podcast, and eventually in the second quarter, I'm looking to do a soft book release. But every month I will be releasing content. You can find the blog posts around the first of the month when the new moon happens. And then the journals, the companion journals, are already on Amazon. So each month, as you are trying to incorporate the strategies, you should definitely use those companion journals to help you implement those strategies so that they become habit. And then on the full moon, which is today, we are having a full moon, and we want to release everything and get everything out, to clear it out, to offer new things for our lives. I released the podcast. So I am releasing all of those things out into the universe every month. New moon blog, companion journal is already there to help you and support you along the way. Full moon every month is the podcast. And stay with me on this journey. I look forward to working with each and every one of you. Continue to join me for these live quick chats, just a quick chat about what's happening, updates, and then hopefully I can open up the forum, and you guys are ready to ask questions after you read the blog or after you hear the podcast. I'll be willing and open to doing that. But today, the main takeaway will be to go and subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Catalyst Coach. You can find it on my page. Also, subscribe to the podcast. Follow, like, share all of this content. Please leave me a review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. That helps the podcast. Please leave a review for the journals on Amazon. That really will show how, just showing your support. It's just leaving a review. Continue to follow me each month. I'll be here. And I look forward to expanding and being on this journey with you. Peace, love, and light. I'll see y'all next month.